Okay. Fingers crossed that I finally fixed my streaming setup and that you can actually see me and hear me, and you see my cool uh coloring project that I have in front of me. Or the stream is gonna crash out again like it did before and I'm gonna get really angry. But let's hope for the best. I'm recovering from a virus, so I have kind of a little cough. I might be a little phlegmy at times, please forgive me. But the objective today is very simple. We're here to color, and I had already started this project literally months ago, maybe even a year or more ago. And it's been sitting around and I have not completed it. And then I try to come here and stream and color with you guys, and then I was having streaming issues, so yeah, anyway, I figured it out. And I have, my connection right now is excellent, and we got like some music going, and we're gonna color. So my tool of choice today is the Prismacolor colored pencils, and I've had this set for a while now. I think I probably got it at I don't even remember where I got it, but this is the set of 48 Prismacolor Premier pencils, and that's it. Like, they're great value for your money, and I thought this set had a nice kind of variety of colors, so this is what we're rolling. And I'm just going to start with whatever pen energetically draws me today. And I'm really happy that my streaming is working. Oh no. Is it crashing out again? Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. The current keyframe frequency is 5.9 seconds. I don't think I can change my settings while I'm streaming. Oh my gosh, am I gonna crash out? I'm gonna crash out again soon. No, I knew this would happen. I cannot change my keyframe settings while I'm streaming. Oh my gosh, it's happening again. I'm gonna have to leave and come back. I'm gonna leave and come back, and we're gonna try this again. We're gonna get this. So I think I'm still streaming. I left for like a nanosecond and I changed the keyframe rate or keyframe interval, and it's telling me excellent connection right now, but who knows what's gonna happen in a few seconds. Okay, we're gonna try to soldier on as we said we were gonna do. So energetically today, I'm really drawn to this, what is this, like a poppy color. This is Carmine Red, Rouge Carmine. I don't know, I should not read the French names because, wait, woo, you cannot see that. That's very bad. Oh, there we go. Woo! Hold on. Oh my gosh. Do this correctly. Okay, do you see it now? Carmine Red, yeah. Good enough. Wait, where is my pencil sharpener? No, don't tell me that it is not here, because... Oh yeah, it's right here. We are gonna sharpen our pencils as we go along because that's part of the process, and what makes us happy here is pencil shadings. All right, is the stream still working? The stream is still working. I really hope I fixed it. Let's not jinx myself here. All right, so we got a colored pencil. We're sharpened. The stream is seemingly working. We have our canvas here. I don't know if you want me to zoom in a little bit as by color, so we can really get into. I don't know how that's reading on camera. Let's try to get. This is as far in as I can get. So let's see. Hopefully that gives you a good view. All right, where should I begin? So I have this like poppy red. Let's go in here. Let's start. I'm gonna start in these areas. I think red looks really good as a like stripey. So we're gonna do stripies. Stream is still working. The stream is still working. Look at that. Don't jinx it. Okay. So I'm happy to be here today coloring. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, I'm not gonna be super pretty and aesthetic with my work here. Because number one, my eyesight is starting to go. I'm getting older. And number two, I just think perfection is boring, and you know, this is a space for me to have fun and enjoy myself, and you know, I try to be perfect enough during my waking life and in my work life, and this is a time to be messy. And you should allow yourself to be messy if you're coloring and you're doing artwork and special projects and stuff, because, you know, perfection is boring. So yeah, so as you see, like, I'll color out of the lines, I'll be a little messy with it, and the Prismas are like highly blendable, waxy, and even though this paper is just like printer paper, you know, these do perform a lot better on like art kind of art book paper, but still does fairly well here. So let's see, what are we gonna pair that red with? Well, we can make it pop with a little bit of gold. Let's see, this could be like a bold color here. This is yellowed. Where are you? Yellowed or wow, I'm really bad at this. Yellowed orange is what this one is. And we're gonna do some pencil sharpening. Is this a thing? What, you like my pencil sharpener? This one is part of. Wow. Hold on, I'm having a lot of trouble finding where the camera is. Whatever, man. Okay, hold on, let me focus. I wanted to show you that it's a really nice, it's gotta be the best pencil sharpener that I have ever had. Wait, can you see it? Oh, I suck at this so much. My dog is distracting me because he's like scratching. There, oh, hold on, upside down. You can't even see it. Alright, anyway, it's made in Germany. Excellent sharpener. Gets my pencils really sharp. And I love it. So this is what it did. Woo! Okay. Back to the coloring. So yeah, my eyesight is starting to go, and I've been testing out some new contacts that have not been great, so for all these reasons, I really don't worry about, you know, getting perfect in these, being like coloring between the lines here, because I simply cannot see, and that is okay. And maybe once I really admit defeat, I'll get one of those cool magnifying, those like magnifying lenses. Maybe that'd be cool for the camera too. I wonder how that would work. But so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Right now, we're just going with vibes, and that's okay. Because it's been a long week, and sometimes vibes are nice. Alright, so what do we want to do in here? I like the red and gold. Maybe we can do something fun, like we could do, this is light aqua. Light aqua. But we gotta sharpen you first. So yeah, it's been a long week. I work full-time and I'm going to school full-time. And that's why I haven't really been able to stream like I would like to stream. I started, like, I really wanted to do more streaming, and I had a lot of fun ideas. But it just kind of, yeah, I don't have time because I'm just so burnt out from the school week. You know, I just realized it would have been more fun to actually make that different colors, but that's okay. I warned you that this isn't your aesthetic channel. Like, these color combinations may not even make sense or be pretty or anything. So yeah, I'm going with the flow. So let's see, what do we got here? Okay, I can do different colors here. So we can do maybe this one, and maybe something like, oh, I don't know. Do these go together? Are those good colors to go together? This is like, what is this? We got true green, and I think, is the tracking on my camera? Is this why I cannot focus? I thought I turned the tracking off. Alright. Never you mind. I don't know if you can see the pens, but there they are. They're not pens, they're pencils. Okay. Yes. The pencils. Alright. So we're gonna do this green, and it's called True Green. Ooh, that's pretty. And then this one is the lilac. So let's see what that's gonna look like. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so yeah, long week. Lots of work, lots of school. I probably should be working on schoolwork right now, but I don't want to, and I want to color, and I want to stream. And so that's what I'm doing. Sometimes you just gotta, I'm just really happy that I figured out all my issues, because with the streaming, it seems to be stable now. It looks like I've been streaming for 15 minutes. And I think I finally figured it out. So now that I figured it out, I fixed the settings, I can stream more often. It was really making me mad that the last couple times I tried to stream, it was making me mad because I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. Like, why was it doing that? And turned out that it was a few different problems. You know, one was a VPN issue. One was like a ad block issue. Another was like a OBS settings issue, and I think today I finally figured it out. But it took me so long because, you know, when your brain is so overwhelmed by life, and you just can't even you don't even have like the brain space to figure out your problems. I don't know if that's making sense or if anyone else goes through that, but you just have so much going on with school and work and family and friends that you cannot even take a step back to figure out maybe something that's really been bothering you. You know, maybe it's even something minor, right? This is such a minor thing that, oh, I cannot stream. But it was really bothering me because it's why can't I stream? All the settings seemed correct and everything seemed like it should be working, and it wasn't. And today, I finally had the time enough at last. You know, that's gonna be my motto for 2026, I think. Time enough at last, because I hate when I just broke the broke the tip. I need to less pressure. Time enough at last. What I was saying is that sometimes you're just kind of on autopilot, right? Because there's all these things you're supposed to do, and then you don't do them because, well, I'm sorry, no, it's all these things you're supposed to do. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the coloring. All the things you're supposed to do, and then you do, right? All these, I don't know, things. Going to school, having assignments, gotta show up here, gotta do that over there. And you just don't make space for taking the time to think about areas where you want to improve, projects that you want to work on, or even just things you want to do for fun. Especially as you get older, there's all these responsibilities, and it's well, but what are we doing for fun? Sometimes the answer is nothing. That's not good. Alright, let's see. Let's work with some other colors here. How's that looking? How's that looking, everyone? And by everyone, I mean no one, because nobody is watching. But that's okay. Maybe someone will happen upon this one day, and maybe not. Okay, we got some really ugly colors going up in here, but I'm not letting it stop me. So this is, what is this? This is, let's see if I can get up close here. This one is called, I can't even see, mulberry. This is a mulberry. And we're gonna maybe do this one here as a mulberry. I like that. Oh, I did it again! No! I need to stop putting so much pressure on the pencil. Right. Oh, I forgot to put my light on so that we don't see so much shadow here, guys. I know you're seeing the shadow of my giant head. Hopefully that's a little better. Oh wow, I can actually see by turning the light on. Well, maybe that's why I couldn't see earlier. Should have had that on from the beginning. Okay. So how are you doing today? You know, we're all dealing with something, right? So I'm sorry you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with. And I'm sorry that the world sucks right now. The world really sucks right now. And I don't want to get into it because this is a safe space. And I hear enough about how the world sucks everywhere else. And that's not what this is about. This space is a space to get cozy, to relax, to let go, to forget for a minute, to feel light, and to feel joy, and to just not be productive for like a few minutes, and to like just fuck around. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know. But that's what this space is all about. And and that's it. I just wanted to state that because if you knew what my job was, you would know that I get enough of that. The outside world, a big dose of it, every day on my screen for several hours. So I really don't need it at all. We're here to talk about coloring. Okay. And you think I can finish this whole thing on this stream? I don't know. Alright, so this is, I'm not going to stop for every single color because then I'm definitely never going to finish. So I think I need to chill out on calling the color names. You don't care, right? You don't care what these colors are. But what I did like about this green is it's giving with this mulberry, it was giving me like a kind of a Beetlejuice vibe. You know, I did not watch the new Beetlejuice. Did you? I didn't. I didn't because you know what? I like the old Beetlejuice. And I don't need any more Beetlejuice. Like, I had my dose, and I'm grateful for, being alive in the heyday of it. And now I'm ready to move on. So I did not watch it. But, more power to anyone that does. Alright, so here we have some interesting, it's looking nice, liking this little combo here. I know my dog's coming to bug me because soon he's gonna want food, but you know what? He's gonna have to wait, yeah. You know, sometimes putting everyone and everything else before you, it does backfire on you eventually. Tell you what, it does backfire. So, and I know if you do it too much, then maybe it feels like being selfish. I'm gonna turn up the light a little more here. Which, I get that too. I get that. So practice it in doses. If it feels uncomfortable. That's what I recommend. Like right now. Right? It's really tempting to say, I'm gonna quit my stream right now to go feed the dog. But I just got started and I'm having fun and I'm coloring and he's okay. He's not starving by any means. He gets all kinds of food all day long. And we won't be here too long, so I think he'll be okay. Don't call Animal Protective Services, please. So this black here is really making this up. I like that. That looks really nice, right? What do you think? I like that. Looks very pretty. Alright, I want to definitely use every single color that I have in this set so that we get a lot of variety. So next we're going to do, this is the violet. Where do we want violet? Well, why don't we move to this side over here? We're going to do, well, you know what? I'm just realizing it looks like that's the same color. Maybe that's a little too close together, but all good. We're going to make that work. Alright. So how else is it going for you? Like, any interesting projects or like fun stuff you're doing? Holidays are always a nice time to do less, decompress, regroup, yeah, all that stuff. And that's what I started doing, like Q4 or like quarterly goals for myself, right? You do that shit at work and then you don't do it for yourself. I realized, so like did it for myself, and because I am so overwhelmed, there's been so much going on. Part of my Q4 is doing all that stuff, just resetting and resting and regrouping and finishing things that I want to finish, and then starting things next year when I have more energy, right? I'm gonna feel a lot better. Okay, now we're gonna do a ultramarine is the name of this blue. I'm gonna jump around the canvas too. It's not a canvas, I guess. I'm drawing. Just so I don't get bored. Maybe in here. Some blue. So yeah, so hopefully you have some rest that you're doing. Gosh, I already hate the sound of my voice, but now it sounds even worse because I have this like coughing. Oh, I just drank some more. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you have some restful fun coming up, and that you're taking care of your mental health, and that you're finding ways to be cozy all the time whenever possible. And you know, I gotta tell you that cozy really is like a state of mind, because you can say, well, you know, I don't really have a lot of time to get cozy. You know, I'm doing a lot of work or school or whatever right now, and I understand that. But there's ways you can take cozy with you. It's like a mindset, you know? Like, for example, the way you dress. Is there a way that you can make your outfit a little cozier just to make you more cozy throughout the day? Is it a nice pair of socks? Is it maybe a warm layer to keep you cozy? Like little things like that. It doesn't have to be dramatic. I'm not suggesting like getting a new wardrobe or something weird like that an influencer would tell you to do. I'm not an influencer. I'm just saying cozy is a state of mind. So even if you're out there in the world every day, there's a way you can be more cozy. So I challenge you to think about that and how you can bring the coziness into the world. Just a thought on this, what is it, Wednesday evening? I'm starting to get hungry. Oh my gosh, am I going to be able to get through this entire image before I tap out. I'm starting to get hungry. That's difficult. That's why I'm like trying not to think too hard about like these colors and stuff, because I'm just gonna feel it out. Like, we're just gonna do whatever's clever and it's gonna be all good. Oh my god, those are such cliches. But yeah, I mean, because like that's the whole thing I'm trying to say, is that like we spend so much time at work or school or whatever in these rigid, like, I gotta do it this way and it's gotta look like this, and then you get on social media and there's people whose content I love that's beautiful and looks great, but like that's not me. And if everyone like goes in expecting something like that, like, I don't know, then you expect it of yourself, and I don't think that's necessary. Like, it's great that some people are aesthetic and they make really cool, pretty stuff. It has nothing to do with me and what I make and how I do it. So I think sometimes by being random with the stuff I am playing with, working on this channel, being random and unfinished, I think it helps. It like helps me like just not so worried about it, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm not worried about like, oh, if these colors don't match or if that thing looks like that. And neither should you. You know, like, there's the whole messy journal movement, if you've ever wandered on like Reddit and places like that. There's a lot of really great messy journal communities, and a lot of people just having fun in their journals. And I'm gonna do more now that I've fixed my streaming. Is my connection still going? Excellent connection, it says. Now that I fixed my streaming, we're gonna come back here and do more of that. Okay? I promise. I promise, I say to my 0 viewers and no one watching this. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna put some black back here because I think it could look really nice. Oh no, it's not sharp enough. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is not gonna look perfect, and I am embracing it. Well, here's where it's gonna start to get challenging for me. Ooh, something you should know about me is that I have rheumatoid arthritis, and it's very difficult for me to remain like with my joints locked into certain positions. It makes it, yeah, it makes it so it makes coloring a little challenging because I underestimate how quickly it starts to kick in. I may have to finish this another day. Oh, I didn't really want to. I wanted to do it all tonight with you. But what happens is my hands being in this coloring position over time, the knuckles and the joints in the fingers they kind of lock out or lock in. And over time, especially putting pressure on the paper, over time it just starts to really hurt. It's a huge, huge bummer. But that's life, I guess. Alright, this is like a silver. It's tough with the silver because I don't really know where it's gonna look good. Like, I don't know if you can really read. Oh, am I on camera here? Yeah. I don't know if you can even really read that that's silver on camera. It may just look like gray, but it does shine a little bit in the light. Breaking pencils again. Okay, let's see, does that shine? I don't know if you can see it. You can see it. We can put maybe a little bit more silver. I like the idea of putting silver here. That might look interesting. Seems like it would look, yeah, best in these like long, kind of swirly areas. Yeah. Alright, let's move on here and try a different color. You guys want to see me sharpen my pencils? Look what we got so far. This is probably my favorite part because I love seeing all the colors. Maybe there's something fun I can do with that, like some sort of artwork. Let me think of that. That could be something fun. Alright, what do we got here? Let's see, I have a brown color. Let's see. Well, where, don't think about it too much, just go. Alright. Remember, we don't want to think about it too much, and now I'm talking to myself, as I have been this entire live stream. You don't want to think about it too much, because then it ruins the activity, right? Like, you just want to draw and have fun. Part of 10. But you do not want to worry about being perfect. And again, I say this as much for myself as anyone else. Boom. What do we think about that? Very nice. Very nice. Okay, now this is a Rouge Cramoisi? I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it means Crimson Rose. I was reading like the French one. A Crimson Rose, eh? Let's see, where do we want to put that? Maybe that'll look nice in here. Ooh, we broke off a piece. This is gonna look fun right in here. I love how waxy and creamy these Prismas are. And this paper really does not do them justice. Do another video where I can play on some other kind of paper. And it'll be fun. I'm just covering all the good stuff here. That's nice. That's a nice red. Look at that. If I was like needing to color some blood, I think this would be what I would pick. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful red. I like that. Alright, next we have, this is Spanish Orange. So let's see, maybe we can try that in here. Seems like a fun, almost looks like a, it says it's Spanish Orange, but it really looks more like a yellow. Like I would probably use this. Oh, hold on, is this on the camera? Here we go. I'd probably use this Like if I was making like a sunflower drawing or something, I would probably use this shade. That's really pretty. And maybe we can use that somewhere else, like in here. Might be kind of cool. Looks nice next to this orange. Alright, that looks fun. That looks pretty. Alright, next this is oh, I used True Blue before, but that's okay, we can use it again somewhere different. Oh dang, I broke a tip here. Maybe we can put it in here, it might be nice. Nice. Oh yeah, that's a really pretty blue. I like that. That is really nice. Let me grab some water. Ah, that's good. Oh, you know, I think as a reward for a little midweek treat, I'm home alone tonight, and I'm doing my streaming. I fixed this problem with the streaming, which makes me really happy that I figured it out. And I want to reward myself. Oh, maybe I'm gonna Grubhub something. Yeah. Just get a little treat, you know? Alright, this next color, I don't use it a lot. And I'm not sure how well it's gonna show up on this paper. This is a cream. So let's see. Where can I put cream in here? Well, maybe in here would be nice, right? Yeah, I don't know if that's kind of blending with the brown. I don't know how well that worked. Except to muddy it. But that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Can you see that? Oh god, wasn't even on camera when I did it over here. You see how I kind of muddied that a little bit by going in with this cream? I don't know, I don't like that. Let's try it somewhere else. Maybe let's try it next to this blue. I don't even know if it'll show up here. It's kind of blending. Yeah, this really is like more of a... Well, it's kind of showing up. I like how it's kind of blending with the blue here. Makes it interesting. Makes it kind of interesting. I'm gonna intentionally blend it a little more just to give it a little more texture. A little blur effect. Yeah, it looks different than the rest of it. Not as sharp, but maybe that's okay. Right? This is a time to experiment and play, right? And I feel like this is like kind of our lives right now. It's a little messy, a little everything blending into everything. Maybe it's a metaphor for like life and where things are at. What do you think of that? Kind of ugly. Kind of ugly, but it was fun to do. It was fun to just mix it in and blur it like that. Alright, maybe green. This green would look nice with this orange. You see that? Am I on camera here? We're gonna try this green and this orange. I think that looks nice. This is giving me Halloween vibes. It's giving me yeah, mostly Halloween, but maybe a little Thanksgiving vibe. Right, that's nice. Next we have another kind of brownish color. The browns, I think, are having a little bit of trouble kind of popping here, but we're going to try it against this yellow that could be nice here. Right, this is giving me, what's that, chicken brand? Honey kettle? Kettle honey? No. I don't know. But maybe this looks okay. Oh, it looks like I missed a little spot here. I'm just gonna make it all. Why not? Living on the edge. Right. Oof, let me take a hand stretch break. You see, like, they just cramp up and I have to stretch my hand, otherwise it hurts. It hurts. Okay, next. This is peacock blue. Peacock blue. Where do we want to put some blue in? You know, these blues always look nice in these big sweeping colors here. Let's see. Maybe in here against this brown, because we need a little bit of color. Can you see that? Yeah. And it's a little darker, so it contrasts with that blue. I don't think we're doing anything too egregious here. And we're just gonna bring that in. Oh man, I am starting to get hungry. I gotta tell you guys, I am getting hungry. You know, every time I do one of these streams, it makes me realize that to like be a streamer, you also have to have like a level of stamina, right? Like, we have been talking here for 48 minutes. May not sound like a long time, but it actually is it's a very long time. In old people time. Alright, I shouldn't talk like that old. But I'm old enough to feel it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. All you middle-aged people will know what I mean. You young people, you don't know what I mean, but that's good. You shouldn't know. Be happy. Unless you're a Spoonie, in which case maybe you do know. Okay. Spoonies unite. Okay. I'm gonna drop some green in here because I'm getting like reptilian vibes in here. I kind of like the idea of laying in some green in here. Right in there. Why is my light doing weird things? My light's doing weird things. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that, yeah. This is a nice green. This color combo reminds me of something. Some subliminal. I shouldn't paint over the black, but who cares? Joy. This is about joy, not perfection. Remember, joy, not perfection. I really like that. It's really nice. Okay, there's a lot of greens in this set. Here's another green. This is apple green. Alright. Let's see, where do we want to lay in some green? Maybe over here. I think it would be nice in here against this red. Two different shades of apple together, right? I think that's cool. This is also sort of reminding me of something that I don't know. Right, that looks nice. Oh, you want to put the screen somewhere else too. I kind of like it. I know I said I wasn't gonna. I kind of like it just laid in here, giving it a reptilian, like a reptilian look over here. Right? Doesn't that look cool? I think that looks cool. Like reptilian, or like, I guess not octopus, because an octopus has suckers on the bottom of his limbs. But yeah, like kind of sneaky. A lot of this is sneaky inspired, both because of the imagery, but also because I just happen to have a lot of green in these sets to use up. You guys, my hands are really starting to hurt. We're almost going to hit the hour mark. I may have to suspend and finish the rest another day because I really underestimated how long this takes and also how much my hands would hurt after doing this for a while. So let's see how much longer I can take, but I feel that I am gonna tap out soon. And all you young people out there, if you can keep coloring, do keep coloring. I'm sorry I cannot join you well, I can join you for a little bit more. And then I'm gonna have to tap. Okay, how's that looking? You see, like, I was worried about perfection, and it doesn't matter, because look at how cool it's looking. I think it's looking really cool. I don't know if you agree or disagree. Agree or disagree in the comments. I think it's looking really cool. Right, this is an indigo blue, which I used earlier. But I think we could use some of that darkness in here. Right in here would be nice to make these colors pop. Especially against this snaky green. That looks really nice. Really, really nice. I'll get a sip of water here in a second. Yeah, alright. This is nice. I probably didn't need to go up here, but that's fine. It felt right in the moment. And sometimes that's what matters, you know? If you want it, sometimes it just feels right in the moment, and that matters more than the imprint that you leave behind. Alright, that's nice, that dark color in there. That's looking really sharp. Maybe put some of that in here, just in these little weird off areas in here. Little weird areas. Right? I don't know. Okay. Alright. Yes, like I was saying, streamers, stamina. Get it. Those people that stream for like hours and hours, like kudos to them because I don't know how they do it. Okay, I'm having fun here. So what do we want to do next? This is a dark green. Woo-hoo. I need to stop doing that because I can't do it right. I'm gonna practice. I'll get it right eventually. Okay. This dark green might look nice in here next to this purple. Why don't we try it in here? Oh, maybe that was not a good idea. It's maybe a little too similar in color. But that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. See? Maybe you can't even see it because it's so similar. It's like a forest green. Yeah. Not the most successful pairing. Let's try that again, but maybe let's try it this time. Maybe let's try it in here. Oh, this is another fail again. This isn't really look that good next to this one. Yeah, this is also a little too similar in color. I'm finding that I'm not really good at distinguishing colors here. It just like blended in completely. But that's okay. Because, say it with me. I don't know, what are we saying? It's not about perfection. It's about just enjoying the moment. Alright, let's get another color in here. This is another brown. The browns are kind of rough to lay in here. Let's see where, because they don't really pop. Let's see, where can I put it in? Let's see how it looks here. What do you think about this in here? Oh, hold on. Like here? Like in here? I don't know. Oh. Oh yeah, my voice is starting to tap out here. Alright. Alright, folks, I think this is going to be the last. Because I said I'm getting over cough. I'm not really supposed to be talking, right? How does that look? Not bad. Alright, we made some progress here today. There's still a lot to do though. Look, I still have this whole part up here, these missing ones. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do this, finish this another day because I totally underestimated how long it was gonna take me to do this coloring. Like, it really is gonna take another hour at least, maybe 2 to finish. But we're gonna finish it, okay? We are going to finish it. Am I missing colors here? It seems like I'm missing some colors. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna have to find those for another day somewhere. Alright. So we made good progress today, everyone. Thank you for joining me. It looks really nice. I think we're doing a really good job. Here is all the progress we made today. Look at all of these shadings. I really have to figure out something fun to do with this. Look at how cool that looks. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, to deliver.